Hello everyone and welcome back to what is the second episode of our Forest Green Rovers career mode. Today we are going to take a deeper dive into our youth academy. We didn't get enough time to do that last time out. However, we did make a couple of decent signings. You would have seen we signed Musiala, Amici and Jones. We do currently have around 1 million transfer budget. We are just going to take that and invest it into a scout. I haven't looked at this yet, so I'm not sure of the ability of scouts that we're going to be able to hire. I know 1 million obviously won't be ideal, but hopefully we can still get somebody good. We do have one scout there, but 1 star really is not ideal. We do take a look here. We have not been blessed at all. By the looks of it, Carter Lawson is our only option here. We are never going to be able to get Benjamin Kirk there at 5 star for 3.6 million. See, that's a very low judgment at 2 stars. That's not good at all. The experience is good, so maybe with a larger number of players that we can find, we will find a gem or somebody viable somewhere. Unfortunately, that's all we have for now, and I don't actually know if you can, or if the scouts cycle throughout the year. So for the moment, we're going to hire Carter Lawson. We're going to set him up a scouting network, and, you know, we'll stick with England because that's the way to go. We'll go for 9 months as well, practically the whole season, and we'll go for any type to see what comes back. With that being set up, we can really start getting on with the season today. If you'll remember, we drew our first match of the season in League 2 against Bolton. I believe it was a 1-1 draw, and I actually saw a very interesting fact regarding training. Apparently, when you simulate it, it takes the highest grade that you've ever achieved by playing training before. So basically, I'm gonna have to go through every single training drill and get a decent rating so that when we simulate it in the future, it comes back okay. So now I'm just gonna sit here and do this. I may give you a little time lapse of speed through. We'll have to wait and see, but I'll be back in just a second and hopefully we'll have some good grades. Okay, so we've just finished up, and as you can see, I got a C, a B and an A. So I think now, when we simulate those specific drills in the future, they're the results we're going to get. I literally tried the timed lobbied... Okay, so as you can see, the grades we got was a C, a B, and an A. I really did try very hard on the timed lobbed through passes, but I literally had to use all my attempts, and I kept on getting a C every single time. So we'll try and do better next time, but for the others, that's not that bad. For this first game today, we're up against Tranmere. I'm just going to jump in and start to simulate it. Obviously, if we need to hop in later on to turn the tides, I will do so. But more interestingly, after this, we have a cup game up against Norwich. I'm not sure what competition it is. It may be either the Carabao Cup or instead the Johnstone's Paint Trophy or whatever it is now. I'm not sure exactly, but only time will tell. Anyway, we're going with a strong team for this. I'll probably rotate actually for that cup game because we don't have the greatest chance of winning. It's a fantastic start already, and already 1-0. Alan. I know we've only played one game so far this season, but Tranmere were very close to us in the league. I believe 1 or 2 places above. I think we obviously do, or we will sit higher up the table as the season goes on. As long as we can get a decent result here, we're already on the front foot, so that's very pleasing to see. We are driving through into the box. I don't know what we can get from this. Nearly a goal though. Unfortunately, their whole team has pretty much got back now. That's a great bit of play. Chipped into the back of the net. Cadden, you beauty. Okay, they're doing well here. We are just about holding them off. Unfortunately, a yellow card for Allen, but still.
And the referee has determined that that is a book. Has a go.
Okay, 2-1. Not good. I think it was dropped from the free kick. Definitely in a dangerous area, but we've still got counter-attacking potential for sure, especially with Mikulski and Jones both on the pitch here. Will we be able to break through? Unfortunately not. It's the end of the game pretty much. I'd love the ref to blow the whistle right now. Okay, good save by McGee. Oh, that could have been an upset right at the end, but 2-1, we take the game. We ended up having less possession. We were clearly very dominant in the first half, but still, we managed to hold it off, and that's all that matters. I did say in the middle of that game that Taylor Allen was actually playing as a number 10, and he did do well in the first half until we subbed him off. I can't remember our other guy who's injured, but obviously he got put in place, and he was actually placed in the team instead of Whitehouse, I believe, which was a weird one. But clearly from this, he does want to play. So I may actually try and retrain him there just as well. So he's got a little bit extra depth. It's definitely another way into the team for him. So if we just say that to him, then we view him in the squad hub. We can apply the training to him and get him to play as an attacking midfielder as well. So if we just go to position, it may take him quite a long time to do. 29 weeks, that is a long old time, but we'll give it a go. We'll chuck him on there. He'll gradually get better as time goes on. He does only have 11 months. I'm definitely gonna have to look at the contracts at some point, because I feel like, yes, we do have a lot of players who are closing in towards the end of their contracts. In fact, a lot. That's a lot more than I thought. Okay, we're gonna have to get on top of that very quickly. I actually managed to just do a couple of these contract negotiations. Now, I know we still do have around 5 or 6 players left. I didn't realize Richardson is actually in on loan, so we can't do anything with him. However, with a lot of the other boys, we did actually sign them up for less wage than what they were on already. They're all around 3 to 4 year deals, which you could say is quite a lot given the progression we'd like to see in the team. But at least with their contracts settled, we can definitely go on and sell players if we need to later on. It just gives us a bit more comfortability when we want to move players in or out of the club. Obviously, with a big game coming up, everyone wants to get part of the action. So Vaughan Coville has asked for some game time up against Norwich. It's going to be quite hard for me to give it to him. However, I will happily place him on the bench for this one. We're obviously going to have a little bit of rotation in the team anyway. So we will chuck him on the bench. We'll actually bring Mikulski in to start, and we will take Jones out altogether, give him a proper good rest, and we'll put Coville in. In terms of other players, we do want to give them sharpness. We'll keep Moore Taylor in purely because his ability is so high. We'll swap out Wagstaff with that centre back I was going to play, but we'll actually try it with another full back. In fact, it would make sense to play an actual left back there, wouldn't it? We'll swap out Wilson with whoever we just brought in there. It's not, yes it is Richardson. He can go in. In terms of everybody else, I might just leave it. I still kind of need to clear out either Collins or March. Just one of them. I think it was March that I'd kind of said about before. We will also bring Godwin Malif onto the bench. As you can see, I'm talking myself through this because I'm not sure exactly what to do. I'm still learning the team. That's actually more or less the same team as what we'd usually play. We definitely do need to try and lock down one other form of winger because, yeah, we're a bit short in that area so far. But we will roll with this team. It's still decent strength, pretty much nearly full strength. And I'm optimistic. We're at Carrow Road. I reckon we can get a win. I can't lie, I'm not completely familiar with this Norwich team. I only know a couple of names from when they were in the Prem last year, but the fact that Tetty and Max Aarons are both playing suggests that they have put out a relatively strong team, meaning it's going to be an even tougher challenge for us to get a result. But still, I believe in the boys. Okay, we just need to find a way to get Mikulski away and through the lines. Nice little turn like that and a bit of pace would be beautiful. Oh, okay, 5 minutes. That's all it takes. Lethal on the counter, 1-0. Boys definitely feel a bit more together in this game in comparison to the Bolton one last episode. Mikulski's through again. Oh, drags it wide. Should have been 2. Oh my God, we're open in the middle. It might be closed off, and it isn't. 2-0. What in the world is happening? Mikulski could be free again here. The ball wasn't ideal. We've had to slow down a little bit. But it's a tight angle. I thought we got it near post. I don't even know what happened there. We got dragged away altogether. Okay, 2-1. The game is back on. Okay, that was a really nice bit of play by them. Wendy is very dangerous.
Hugo. He's got to score. Oh, a goal. They've done it.
Keeper didn't even move. Okay, 2-2. Interesting.
very entertaining game, very close as well.
Good work, good work, good
Somebody's
work.
gonna
Through the
win it,
lines.
or are they?
UT. Get that across the goal. I'm sorry, boys. It had to be done. 3-2. Allen in his new position at number 10. Having a stormer this game and last.
Marco Stiepermann. And they are on the move again.
What a ball. Oh, it's such a shame. Stiepermann has really done us this game. That's what, 2 goals and 1 assist now?
Quintilla.
I'm not sure if this goes straight to penalties. I think it might.
Grant Hanley with it. So
Okay, there we go. Full time. It's a good game. We are on to penalties. Here we go. Where are you going, Pookie? In the corner.
Next penalty taker myself. I love it when it goes in the net.
Right, our penalty takers really aren't very good, but 1-0.
The ball hitting the net.
You're going to the right. No, you're going to the left.
Confident, head down, lovely strike.
I'm going to the right.
And he's tucked his penalty
no, I'm going down the middle.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
You're going down the middle. No.
Well, that's hours of practice, Derek. Hours of practice.
I'm going down the middle.
And just like that,
oh my God, come on.
Well, you have to have strong hands as a goalkeeper. And look
Where are you going, sunshine? Oh, let's go.
Well,
he played so well all game.
The right way. Good save.
And he's beaten the keeper.
That could go anywhere, that pen.
Head down. Lovely strike.
You are going to the left. Oh, he missed.
Well, he looked nervous, didn't he?
Got to leather it down the middle. Come on, Cadden. Let's go. Let's go. From behind in the penalty shootout. I'm actually going to say we deserved that. All right, they had some good quality goals, but that was just from individuals. Stiepermann in particular, but he bottled it in the penalty shootout. We are through to the second round. Let's go. Do you know what? I'm so happy with that one. We're going to do a little post-match interview. We might as well. This is the best time to kind of improve the morale of the team. What did you make of the game, and how pleased are you that your team went through? I'm delighted. We stayed focused the whole game. We did, to be fair. Well, maybe not. We did actually let in the 2 goals, which were a bit defensively poor. Allen's stunning performance, 2 goals. He did play very well. I'm intrigued to see how he develops. I think he's 20 already. I couldn't have asked for any more. That is true. He's doing very well in his new role, which he's also being trained in. What is the final one? You had fight back after Pookie scored. Did you always think in mind of going to penalties? No, I actually didn't. We saw some courage from the lads, which is true. We did. Generally, the squad morale has gone up, which is very good. And we did get some sharpness for a couple of players as well.
Thanks very much.
Hopefully we can have a quick turnaround with fitness for the next match. With a decent set of results there, we got an A, a B and an A, which is very pleasing. Almost perfect, in fact. And just looking at the team, clearly sharpness does drop off very quickly. So they've definitely countered the whole scenario of being able to just run with a certain set of players for a long time in career mode. Like, it definitely is possible. I'm guilty of doing it in the past, running with, what, 10, 11, 12 players only. That's not even right. I mean, 10, 11, 12. I mean, 13, 14, maybe 15 players only, making a couple of changes here and there and getting away with that. But obviously that can't happen now. However, going into this game, our players are definitely improving well. And I did not mean to quick sim that, but we'll see what our result is. I was going to go into the team selection, but we did get the win. A goal from Mikulski and Cadden again. Decent result. As I was saying though, I've completely lost my train of thought. As I was saying, I have just remembered where I was at. The players have gone up with their rating, and I don't know whether that is due to their morale, their general ability actually increasing, or it's because they have match sharpness. If you do know, let me know down below. I'm going to actually say it's match sharpness, because as you can see there, Mikulski has got +5, but his actual rating is only 61. Okay, so it must be like form. And as expected, they're playing well. Yet these other guys that aren't getting many games are going down in rating. So I may have to, well, do another team sheet or just completely be on top of rotation. It is time for another quick game, this time up against Leyton Orient. Because it's at home, I am actually just going to quick sim this one. We're definitely in good form and the team is playing very well. Leyton Orient are in about 11th or 12th, but relatively close in terms of points, and that is not good. I may well have underestimated them. It looked like an even game, but we just clearly didn't take our chances. That is not ideal, but we move on and we should still be a relatively decent place in the league. We've got another game on the cards right now. This time we are away to Mansfield and we are going to simulate it just in case after that last game against Leyton Orient didn't go very well. Funnily enough, Leyton Orient are now tied with us for points in the league. We're around 7th or 8th. I can't remember which order, but I think they are just above us. I'm not sure where Mansfield are, but this is an away game. We've done a little bit of rotation. We've got Mikulski in the team and a couple of other people have been swapped out. Can we actually bring it forward though? That is a real question. A beautiful ball through to Mikulski and that is 1-0. Just need to get Mikulski through and he's managed to pick up the loose ends from the defence and 2-0. Good play. We've got a lot of room in the midfield here. Nice ball through. There we go. Musiala with his first goal for the club. Set up by Mikulski. They look like a dangerous duo. There's no real need to go on the counter here, but if Mikulski can get him around the back, could be in for a hat-trick, and there we go. A hat-trick from Mikulski. 4-0 away from home. This is a brilliant result. There we go. What more is there to say? Great game, great result. Mikulski, what a beast. Next round of the EFL Cup. We did really well last time. We're going to start playing it. You never know. If we're comfortable, I may even skip to the end halfway through. We'll see. They're putting out a proper strong team, but let's do our best. We can definitely get Jones in behind. There's no doubt about it. It's just, can he get back into this tight angle, get the shot off, and get a goal? So far, no. They look like that was potentially even going to go over the bar. Again, through the lines. This has got to be the best opportunity of the game. Slot it to his... slot it to his side, man. Oh, Jones, you beauty. The footwork across the goal and he scuffed it. No. Come on, Winchester. It's open up for you. Oh, my God. Oh, no. We've had so many good chances.
And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Must take the lead.
What a ball. Cannon. Let's go. That's nothing less than what we've deserved. Let's go. You've got to say, we have had the best chances. I mean, you'll probably say, oh, I haven't seen any of Fulham's chances. And that's because I haven't really had much. You beauty. 2 giant killings in one day in the cup. That one was a lot harder, a lot closer as well. But we definitely dominated that. What a dream. Just to confirm that, we had 7 shots, 6 on target. They only had 3 shots, all 3 on target. So we had double the amount of chances. It felt like so much more in that game. I can't even remember this. I had a couple at the beginning with Mitrovic, which he probably should have put away on any other day. But for whatever reason, he didn't. He bottled it. We're through to the 3rd round. And we're on a great cup run. On this wonderful final note, I will be finalising today's episode here. We are done for the day. 2 giant killings, which has been absolutely incredible. Make sure if you did enjoy, you drop a like on it. Next time out, we'll definitely be getting into more league games. We're in about 3rd or 4th at the moment, which is good. Should have another couple of cup games as well, which is the most exciting thing. And yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. As always, if you have any suggestions or anything, let me know down below. And that's about it. So one last time, thank you for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.